Okay, first things first, a toast.
Cheers.
To us being bad bitches, having fun, making money, and not giving a fuck.
Always and forever.
And cheers to us being in fucking drag in the studio.
I know. Hey,
I look so cute.
Me too.
I love this hair.
Hi, my name's Gottmik.
And I'm Violet Trotsky.
And today we're doing a very special episode of No Gorge because we are on the October cover of Galore Magazine together. And today we decided that when you do a cover, girl, there's always a little interview. We thought it would just be so fun to do it in drag in the studio.
I'm so proud of us because we self-produced the shoot, self-styled, modeled, obviously.
Self-everything, honey.
I love having total creative control over something, if you haven't noticed.
I was just like pulling references for us for so long, and then
you're a Pinterest diva. Like, they
I
need to
love
sponsor
Pinterest.
you. Anyways, I'm so proud of us. We slayed the photo shoot. It was so fun to do. The covers look incredible.
Yes.
Our girl Angel slayed the photography. His vintage touch slayed the hair. And tonight we get to celebrate.
Happy Halloween, bitches, and congrats on gorgeous
We've just been
covers, Vi.
feeding the children.
Girl.
Left and right. Minding our business, feeding the children.
No Gorge. We're on the cover of Galore, and instead of a written interview, today me and Violet are going to interview ourselves. And today it is themed Halloween. Get the questions!
What inspired your Galore Halloween cover story and photo shoot?
Oh, so weird. We were just talking about this. Well, as we were just talking about, I'm a Pinterest whore, and I know Violet and I are Halloween whores, so I was just so excited. I actually have like a duo board on Pinterest that's like a bunch of duo images that I love, and then when it got a little bit close to Halloween, I was like, time to spookify, baby. Yes. And I really wanted it to be spooky, but still like an editorial.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree. I feel like we took really campy references that you had, and we really tried to elevate them and make them a bit more chic, a bit more refined. And I feel like it happened that there was sort of a Victorian, even like Edwardian through line throughout all of the images. Like, yeah. And I love that. I love a Sweeney Todd moment. I love a fucking
Jack the Ripper
moment. Mm-hmm. And I feel like there is like this through line. There is this like also power play going on in all the photos. Like, where I'm being exorcised and you're a priest, or I'm the devil whispering in your ear. Like,
so much of that.
Like, there's like knife throwing photos and we're like killing each other with, or like,
no, I love
like, that's gorgeous.
I was obsessed, but I was like, damn, I really went off on this like mask vibe on this shoot.
But I love,
which I mean,
it needs that though. Yeah. It needs that juxtaposition.
Yeah. Why is Halloween your favorite season? Is it your favorite season?
100% my favorite. Well, I think the reason I love it so much is because as a queer child, it was the only safe space that we had to really explore fantasy. Yeah. I mean, it was the one time of year that you could be whatever you wanted without anyone thinking you're weird. Like, I remember I was Batman one year and I was wearing, my mom, like, the costume didn't come with like panties, but like Batman was wearing panties. My mom literally gave me her panties. Panties, bitch. Well, I was wearing my mom's panties.
Amazing.
Which is like, that sounds weird and like kinky, but it definitely wasn't at all. What the fuck? But like, I just remember like my mom being like, here, put these on, this will make your costume better. Like, my grandma would sew costumes for us. Like, there's something really cool about like your family coming together to help you realize your fantastical vision. And like, there's also something about escapism, about escaping reality and going and becoming something that you're not.
Yeah.
And everybody embracing that. And then also, I fucking love candy.
Yeah.
I have a huge sweet tooth.
And that's a great point.
Halloween is the one time a year a girl can dress like a total slut and no other girls can say anything.
I'm a mouse. Duh.
It truly is, like, I feel like especially gay people that like have any type of like pushback on who they are, it's like truly the one time of the year where it's like you can just blame it on Halloween, honey.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's like drag, you know what I mean? It's like you get to sort of be gender ambiguous.
You could be fully trans and dress up like a girl or a guy and be like, just Halloween.
Well, I feel like a lot of
just testing it out for yourself.
Straight people. I mean, that's how I did drag on Halloween. That's how all this happened.
You're a Halloween drag?
A Halloween queen?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Your first time you did drag was on Halloween?
100%.
My favorite thing Trixie and Katya have ever said in their lives.
Oh,
like,
God.
To this date. I've watched a lot of their shit. This is the number one shit. They're like, why do gay people love horror so much? And Katya goes, I know. We love watching straight people die.
That's definitely part of it. It's 100% part of it.
That is so funny. Like, hell yeah.
Fucking hell yeah.
What's your all-time favorite classic horror / scary movie?
I mean, I always say Silence of the Lambs is like my go-to, but it's not really horror. It's like more suspense thriller.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is technically a horror.
I just love it so much.
Girl, I have it tattooed on. We both do. I don't even consider it a horror. It's just like
I could watch it all year round.
Me too.
I mean, I love Scream because I think like it's very nostalgic and it's very camp and it's scary still, but without keeping me up at night.
Bride of Chucky is my ultimate
That is
camp.
so camp.
It is the campiest bullshit. The fact that there's like a makeover, like dead doll scene. It's just like a dead doll, like with makeup. It's just so good. Like, I love that movie. I love Silence of the Lambs. I love Hereditary. I love The Nun. I love Annabelle Creation. I love so many.
If you got trapped in a scary movie, which one would it be and why? For me, Scream, 100%. Being a character in Scream would be fucking iconic. Like, imagine being like the token gay in Scream.
I think
that would be iconic.
Like, I think
I would want to be.
I think I would kill a zombie movie.
Yeah. Oh.
Sometimes the zombies like sprint in movies.
Or
I'm like,
like-
oh my god.
I would love to be the killer in one of the movies. Like, I would love to like be.
They didn't say what you could be. Now that we're talking about it, I obviously would choose to be the killer. Period.
Yeah, I want to be the killer in drag.
It wasn't allowed. I think I'd have to pick a slasher because I'd love to be like running and be like, oh, I'm a little girly, like. Oh. But like, do not put me in Paranormal Activity ever in your life. I would rather die.
She's got a point.
If you could wear only one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Sexy pumpkin.
Okay.
I feel like anything I do would have to be sexy. Like this year, I'm sexy mummy.
Duh. Are you superstitious?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yeah, I think you are very picky and choosy. I think I'm superstitious just because that main character syndrome that we've talked about in the past on this channel, I think it's just like really true. Like, you create your own reality.
I believe in that 100%. I believe in karma. I believe that life is like a boomerang. What you put out, you get back. I 100% believe in that. Everyone's perspective is so strong and so distinct to them that you just don't know. You don't know what they're dealing with. You don't know what they're going through. And you have to just give everyone some sort of grace.
Yeah.
I mean, in hopes that I get the same grace back. I mean, I believe that the thoughts you have shape your reality. So like if you believe that something on a crack is going to break your mom's back, like I think that will become real.
Step on a crack and you break your mama's back.
Oh my god!
Your mommy's back is broken.
Back
honey.
to break, honey.
Say.
Next question. You're home alone and you hear footsteps in the house. What do you do?
I get my phone ready to dial 911 and I have it pressed in. And I have my phone hovering over the call button.
Have you done this?
100%. And I get a weapon.
911 is so useless. Like, it's so stupid.
Okay.
It takes so long.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I always just assume it's a ghost. Like, it's like not ever a person in my brain. It's always a ghost. One time I saw a ghost in a hotel and I was really scared and I just put my head under the covers and I passed out from fear.
But yeah, if someone was in my house, I would 100% have the phone ready and I would go find a knife. I feel like I
A
have scissors.
knife.
I have scissors.
No!
And there's also on my top floor of my apartment, there's like an exit. I would go get my phone, get a knife, and I would barricade myself in the dragon. I would move all the furniture that's in front of the exit door in front of the real door, and I would go out that exit. Do you believe in multiple dimensions or other worlds? I think so. I don't know if I believe in like there's like a parallel universe to this universe. Where it's like what? It's the exact same, but everyone has hot dogs for fingers. Like that sort of vibe where it's like super similar. I think it's like completely different. And I don't think it's for us to know. I don't know people
either,
like
yeah.
always are grasping at like this is the truth. It's like you literally don't know. So shush.
I would really.
Oh my God.
What?
Speaking of people trying to put their beliefs on us, Can we talk about the fucking Christian lady who came up to us in San Antonio? It was actually insane, you guys.
She was like, bless you or something. I was like,
bless
I was
you.
like,
And she said,
LOL. And
she said it 3 times.
Yeah, and I was like, that's the way she like just says bye. So it's just
some people
it's
say
chill.
like,
I was like,
God bless, girl. Like some people say that.
Yeah, I was like,
It's,
that's
fine.
really nice. Like, whatever. And then she said it again. She's like, God bless you. I was like, yeah, for sure. Thanks, Gorge. And then she's like, God bless you. And I was like, Violet has to hear this. This is like,
It was crazy.
It was truly the first time that I really realized that, like, when we walk around in
People look at
different
us.
places, yeah, people are looking at us and they're like, oh, they're going to hell.
It was crazy. And then she came back up and was like, hey guys, God told me to come over here and pray for you guys. Can we just all pray together? And I was literally like, no.
We need to pray for her. Amen. But we also need to get her the hell out of here.
It was so inappropriate and so uncomfortable.
No, to the point where I wanted to be like, which God?
Yeah, like let's make her uncomfortable. Like, yes, let's
Oh
pray.
my God, of course we'll pray. Like, what would she have done? Like,
She would have literally, the thing is, she was being so sweet and so nice and palatable that if we did something like that, I don't think she would know what to do because she'd probably literally break down in tears and start crying for us.
it was
out of pocket. Have you ever cast a spell or made a potion?
yeah, of course. Have you?
I've definitely written a letter and like said it aloud
Burned
3
it?
times, burned it, and then took a bath in salt and like
Oh, that's
channeled my mental thought into this person who had wronged me in a way that was like not necessarily dark. It was just sort of like, I want this person to understand how they've affected me.
100% karma.
Just
Channeling the karma.
Just like putting it into the universe that like this has affected me in this way. This is how I feel, and I need this person to understand the way that they've made me feel from the situation. What's your favorite spooky inspired fashion editorial or runway show that really impacted you?
I think mine is definitely this, the McQueen one. I think that's spooky enough.
Yeah,
no?
that's really spooky.
Yeah. I
Well, it's
also
really
think-
like Lee Bowery, which is
Yeah, I think that one's pretty spooky. It like really did change my life just because it was like the overall vibe was spooky. But I do also think that like that one Galliano Dior like 2000 one where it was like different campy things like the nurse with the white face and like the priest and like all the different campy like characters in
Yeah.
one runway. That was so camp, spooky, religious, like pushing the boundaries like beyond. We were just talking about the other day that some of those movies that aren't like actually horror movies that are like more like kid friendly vibes,
Edward
like
Scissorhands and all
yeah,
that.
Edward Scissorhands, Hocus Pocus,
Tim Burton's.
Beetlejuice, all of Tim Burton's. It's like the costume designers for those movies are the most iconic people of all time. You're creating a Halloween costume for millions of people for the rest and
The rest of time, yeah.
time.
I mean, it's like
You just were like woke up and you're like, I'm choosing this color palette, this lacing, and it's like everyone does it for the rest of time and like battles who can
do it the best.
emulate your
Yeah.
art better. It's so major.
Which of you two would die first if you were in a horror movie? Who would survive and why? You're dying first, 100%.
Babe, absolutely not.
You're-
no offense.
are you
I study
kidding
this
me?
shit.
Are you kidding me?
I'd probably be the number one you want on your team. I fucking
I
study.
mean, you'd be on my team, you would definitely just go first.
because I'm hot. Hot people always go first, and
Sure,
the fucking
we'll let
big,
you have
muscly,
the-
nasty man goes second.
You would definitely go, like, my butch side would come out and you would go first.
You think my butch side wouldn't come out, and you don't think I would fucking sacrifice your shit and throw you down the stairs?
You definitely would, but
No,
I would
never do
catch
that.
myself.
And do a backflip and
Into
punch
a
the
split.
killer. Yeah, punch the killer.
Babe, you're gone. You're definitely dying first, 100%.
I always think everything is a horror movie. There's no way if it actually happened, I'd be like, lose all my
Babe,
all my training. I'm trained every day.
Baby, I'm an
You're
aerialist.
girly. Oh, hopefully there's a hoop you could raise into the air. And you could
see
do
ya.
You're like, what? Let us know in the comments who you think would survive. Which urban legend scares you most?
What's the one where you look in the mirror and say her name 3 times?
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
I think that's really scary too now that
That, I don't care. I'm not doing that. What other urban legends even are there? Like Hansel and Gretel? Like, what is this?
Bloody Mary is fucked up.
Bloody Mary is so intense. Are you kidding? What's your favorite Halloween themed song?
I feel like I listen to really spooky music too. Like I feel like my life is pretty
24/7, yeah.
Yeah, my life is pretty consistent, you guys. Like I literally like Violet walks into my apartment. I'm like listening to like.
Today was actually another level of spooky.
Well, I was in a mood, but like I.
No, you don't say.
But I'm like.
I walk in and it was like. Drain all the blood! Drain the blood! Drain all the blood! I was like, hey, drain the blood!
And I'm like this, like,
dee. And I'm like, how are you?
Well, I think my favorite Halloween music is like children's Halloween music that like actual artists will like cover.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love the Night Before Christmas soundtrack with all the artists. I love Spooky Scary Skeletons. There's like a few like Disney did like a bunch of like Halloween things and there's like weird songs. I love those. So
I feel like I love Every Day is Halloween by Ministry. And then I also love the cover of Come Little Children by Clovit May.
Come little children,
I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment.
Well, thank you so much, Galore, for having us as your October cover stars.
I had such fun shooting the content and I loved all these questions. So fun. I love you and I love you guys out there watching and listening. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have the most amazing Halloween ever. And if you're coming to LA tonight to see our show, we will see you in a second.
Bye, Gorge. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, Gorge. Mwah.
Bye, Gorge.
No Gorge.